Spider-Man Outlaws, Season 1, Episode 5, a fan-fiction Spider-Man podcast created by Josh Dowd. This episode is called Plans. We start this episode a few days before the last episode started with John Jameson in the hospital. He has returned from space and brought back some special moon rock from NASA to examine. He was quarantined after he landed because something seemed off about him. The doctors noticed he was becoming hairier and started to have more animal tendencies than he would of a man. Another thing was that his anger got the best of him at a time, and a few nights ago he would transform into Man-Wolf, a wolf that walked and talked like a man but looked like a wolf. The transformation was painful, and he screamed and howled in pain as he took his final form. The nurse would come into his room to check on him, but he would slam her against the wall, knocking her unconscious, and flee the hospital, jumping out the window. Man-Wolf makes his way to Central Park and howls at the full moon before entering the sewer. After a few twists and turns, he runs into Dr. Kirk Connors, now aka the Lizard. You see, after the chameleon gave Dr. Kirk Connors his newly created serum to regrow his arm back, he was turned into a lizard-man hybrid. Freaked out at his new appearance, he fled out the window of his ESU lab and into the sewer, where he's been living for a few days now. As he sees the Man-Wolf hybrid, he approaches him and says,
"I thought I was the only abomination down here."
Wait, what? You can talk?
Yes, I'm learning to become human again. Don't let my appearance fool you. What's your name?
John Jameson.
Shut up, Connors. Let me in. No. Sorry. It's nice to meet you, John. I'm Dr. Kirk Connors.
So, what else is down here? Are there Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, too?
Not that I'm aware of. Are you okay? You don't look too good.
I could say the same for you, little man. You've got to get away from me. I can feel the wolf inside coming out. And I can't control what I might do.
It's okay. I've experienced something similar. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to help. I took an oath. Breathe, John. Breathe. Deep breaths.
John! And you are in my way!
Man-Wolf sprints at the lizard who goes to hit him with his tail, but Man-Wolf grabs at him and bites it. The lizard screams in pain and scratches Man-Wolf, drawing blood, and they wrestle for a little bit, but their strength is evenly matched, each one of them punching the other when they get a chance. Man-Wolf would then dodge a punch by the lizard and instead grab his tail and pull on it, and in a matter of seconds the lizard's tail would be ripped off. He slowly starts to regenerate a new one.
Damn it, John! Calm down! I'm not your enemy! Enough of this. I'm not going to die because of you.
Man-Wolf throws the lizard's tail at him and lunges at him again, but this time the lizard is ready for him and sidesteps his tackle. As Man-Wolf falls to the ground, the lizard gets on top of him and puts him to sleep using a chokehold. He picks up the body of Man-Wolf and brings him back to his lab and straps him to a gurney.
Now, let's see what I'm working with. I think I can fix us both, but I need the neogenic recombinator. Or you could turn him into ones like us. Stop it! I took an oath to save people. But he's already turned, and technically not people. Stop it! You're just a thought within my mind.
Above in the nighttime clouds, Hobgoblin makes his way to a hidden hideout of Norman Osborn. He arrives and uses his brute strength to open up the secret door, and it's revealed to be loaded with pumpkin bombs that explode. and other ones with sharp knives that pop out. He also finds a bigger goblin glider that attaches to his. Oh, goody. It's like I ordered a package from Amazon and it arrived. But all these toys were free, courtesy of Norman Osborn. Let's see what else we have in this room. Hobgoblin walks around and doesn't really find anything else of interest, but he talks to himself. Now what should I do with all of these toys? Well, I like money. Perhaps I should enlist my services as becoming a mercenary, like that Punisher guy or that Deadpool. But how do I find clients? And how do I advertise? The Hobgoblin walks over to the computer and downloads data off of it. Okay, well, there's a few more hideouts left to check out, so let's get on our way. We see Hobgoblin leave and fly over Empire State University, or ESU College. Down in the quad is a man named Eddie Brock, and he is chasing after a woman, Alicia Silver, who is leaving campus.
Alicia, come on, wait up.
No, walk faster.
I'm practically jogging here. Could you please just slow down?
Fine, but walk and talk. What do you want, meathead?
Well, you're really smart, and Coach said I need to pull up my grades, and I was wondering if you could help me.
Help you with what?
Get my grades up.
Alicia was stunned and taken back. Her heart was beating out of her chest.
I'll tell you what, be a gentleman, walk me to my car, and I might say yes.
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you. Good to see Chivalry's not dead. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared with all these people going missing, and then there's Spider-Man.
So, did you see Spider-Man's new black threads? They look sick, but people are saying he is a real dick.
Who said that?
I don't know, people on the internet.
Do you believe everything you read on the internet?
No, only the stuff when I'm researching a paper.
I mean, anyone can say anything they want on the internet, but I do admit Spider-Man and what he stands for is pretty cool. But why does he not reveal his identity? Seems silly to hide behind a mask.
Are you kidding? He wears a mask so his enemies can't go after his loved ones. That's smart, just like you.
At that moment, Alicia felt something, and him being the cocky football star went for it and kissed her. It was 5 seconds of pure bliss for both of them, till a man drops down from the sky and lands in front of him and says,
I'm sorry, but I must feed. Alicia, get behind me.
What the? Ah!
The man is revealed to be Michael Morbius as he walks forward and touches Fetty to drain the plasma from his body. After seconds, Fetty collapsed on the ground, and Felicia says,
No, wait, it can't be. You're the missing student, Michael Morbius.
Alicia, help me.
But how, Michael?
Tell Felicia I loved her, and I'm sorry.
But, Michael, wait, what happened to you?
He flew off into the night sky, and Alicia goes to a nearby campus emergency phone and calls for help. As they come and grab Eddie and bring him to the hospital, she goes to leave again. But this time, she sees something crawl up into Dr. Kirk Connor's lab and decides to investigate. As she gets up the stairs, she hears the glass break.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hello. Let me check. It looks like Michael Morbius at last. If I use the satellite, I can track the GPS to the last time it was used. And it's not too far away.
Alicia opens up the door and sees the lizard and screams, then faints.
What the? Ah!
Oh my crap, I didn't want anyone to see me like this. We should bring her back to the lab, or you kill yourself. There's nothing wrong with you. You're the perfect specimen, Connors. We can turn her to be just like us. No, stop. That's not the correct way to think. We must help her, like we're going to help the other one we found.
The lizard leaves the way he came in through the window and heads over to Michael Morbius' hideout and recovers the neogenic recombinator and retreats back to the sewer. We go back to the Hobgoblin as he arrives at his final destination. As he arrives inside of the hideout, he sees his normal things that he's found in other locations, but this one contains samples of the gas that was used to create him. He finds them and says, "Is that really what I think it is? Oh my, do I have plans for you?" A monitor turns on and Norman Osborn is revealed. He says,
"Ha, there you are. I knew it was only a matter of time before I found you."
"Yes? What do you want, scary cat? You ran away when you saw me. Did you know you run like a b****"
I'm willing to put that ignorant comment aside, and I want to pay you to do a top secret job for me.
"I'm listening."
I've been watching you, Jason. You want power and money. I can give you the money if you're willing to earn it, but the power, you're gonna have to take that for yourself.
"But how do I do that?"
I can only help you with the will. You must find the way.
"Okay, you're being awfully cryptic. I kinda like it. How do I know you won't reveal my identity?"
The same way I know you won't reveal what I'm hiring you to do. Make your mark. You tell my secret, and I'll tell yours.
"Oh my, extortion. Normie, I didn't think you had it in you. Any particular reason why?"
I'll send you the data now along with some funds to start the job. You'll get more upon completion. What do you say? Are you in?
"Let's see, let me look through it real quick." Hobgoblin looks through the data, sees the target and the money, and says, "I'm so in." The next morning, a man wearing a polka dotted suit goes to work on his very first day of work at his new job. His name is Dr. Jonathan Ohm.
I can't believe the incredible opportunities that have fallen before me to get such an amazing job. Most people dread going to work, but me, I'm so excited. I get to study black holes. That's just so cool.
The man enters the building and goes to the information kiosk and finds out where his office is, and then heads there immediately. As he arrives to his office, he is greeted by a woman.
Hello, Dr. Ohm. Welcome. My name is Sylvia Lopez. I'm your assistant. Hello, Sylvie. Nice to meet you. I'm sorry, but I'm a huge fan of yours. The paper you wrote about the gravitational pull of a black hole was astounding. What makes you think we can actually pass through one and survive? It's the science, and I think I can build a device to create one, but also shut one for good. Wow. So if the Earth ever got close enough to one, you could essentially save the Earth. We have studied more things here on Earth than we have in space. Just think of the endless possibilities that there could be. We even have superpowered amongst us, Sylvia. I can't help but wonder, were they born that way? Or made that way? Interesting theory. Perhaps we could discuss more after work. Maybe dinner? I'd like that.
Dr. Ohms goes to work and walks away. Downstairs outside is a police presence as Mayor Wilson Fisk is about to open up his new building. A black woman named Terry Lee is the head of the event for the police and was the partner of Captain George Stacy on the police force. She's now the best detective for all of the New York Police Department in New York City. She and Officer Morales talk as the officers wait for Wilson Fisk to give his speech.
Can you believe this turnout?
I mean, I kinda can. It is the mayor.
I just don't see it. You know, he used to be a bad guy.
People change. You gotta give them a chance. Some people want to do better.
Well, from my experience, most people don't give a damn.
Speaking of giving a damn, thank you for the heads up with Aaron. I had no idea. My own brother.
Stop it right there. He's blood. I know what family means to you, and to me too. Hey, how's the wife and the kid?
Rio is good, thanks for asking. She's really pushing hard for Miles to go to a private school. And Miles is, well, Miles. He's just so damn smart, but he's just not focused.
He'll come around. He's got a good dad to help him out.
Hey, do you think Spider-Man will swing by the event today?
Yeah, I hope not. I think he is the cause of these villains showing up, but I just don't know how to connect that web yet.
Ha! Nice fun. Well, even if he is, at least he's not one of them. He's one of us, one of the good guys.
What about the one that looks like him, but was in the black suit? He didn't seem so friendly.
Yeah, you make a valid point. I mean, we all got bad days, right? Maybe it just chalks up to that.
Don't get me wrong, I respect him, what he does for the city and its people. It just seems the chaos that he brings breeds more chaos.
It sure seems that way. A man made out of water battling a man made out of sand, notorious gangster Hammerhead taking on a man-made rhino, and others talk of a vampire. And the only one helping us is Spider-Man.
It's not like he is helping us out finding the missing people. Alex O'Hearn, missing. Flint Marco, never checked in with his parole officer. The ESU student, Michael Morbius, still missing. John Jameson, missing. Dr. Kirk Connors, missing. And then you got the crime syndicates to worry about.
At least the ones we know about.
We know most of them, not much more. If only we can get a damn mole on the inside somewhere.
Word on the street is there's a man that's been orchestrating all crime here in New York. He goes by the name of Kingpin.
If that's true, he's gonna turn this place into Gotham.
That's funny, Detective Lee.
The mic whistles and Kingpin approaches and begins to talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all here today as I open up this new building. Its purpose will be for executing criminology and advancing it forward, as well as advanced sciences as uncovering secrets from our past to exploring the heavens above. The crowd cheers, but above in the sky hovers Hobgoblin, who's watching patiently. He says,
It's like he cued me into a speech. And from heaven above, I have arrived. Hey, fat man, here's a present.
Hobgoblin dives down, laughing in his new goblin glider, throwing multiple exploding pumpkin bombs, as well as launching a few missiles from his glider towards Wilson Fisk. A young man from the crowd sees this and immediately flees towards Mayor Fisk and knocks him out of the way of any harm. Police open up fire and Kingpin flees the scene as quickly as possible. The Hobgoblin hovers in the air, taking all of the bullets from the police, looking at all of the chaos he's caused from below, and enjoying it, but he can't seem to find his target now.
Can you give me a second? Stop shooting me. You're all freaking annoying. It doesn't do anything. Listen up, New York. I wanted to tell you who I am. Me. I'm the Hobgoblin. Respected.
He goes to flee, but Spider-Man web slings up from the alley. He goes to flee away into the sky, but Spider-Man web sling. But the black-suited Spider-Man web slings up from an alleyway and makes his way towards Hobgoblin, who doesn't think twice and starts throwing his pumpkin bombs sporadically all around. Some of the bombs land towards the ground and explode, causing the crowd to erupt in screaming, running away. But he also throws several pumpkin bombs towards Spider-Man, and it catches him off guard when his suit catches one of them and it explodes and knocks him off of his web connected to Hobgoblin's glider. When he lands on top of a rooftop, his suit starts screaming and moving all weird. But after a few seconds, he's normal again. He hurries up and webs Hobgoblin's glider once more and is being strung along for the ride.
Hey, don't you know how it works? Ass, cash, or grass? Nobody rides for free.
Hobgoblin pulls out one of his pumpkin bombs and ignites the knife out of it and begins to cut Spider-Man's web off of his glider. But Spider-Man is already at him and punches him in the face and rips his mask off. But his face looks the same as it did with the mask on. It's revealed that the Hobgoblin's face has actually become the mask that he wears. It's like it changed the way he looks. Hobgoblin goes and pulls the web off of his face and reaches into his bag for more pumpkin bomb. But Spider-Man tries to wrestle away his arm out of his bag, but fails to do so as Hobgoblin throws a few more pumpkin bombs at Fisk's new building. As they are flying through the air, Spider-Man hurries up and webs the bombs and is able to throw them into the air where they explode and hurt no one. But one bomb does make it to the building and explode.
Fine.
Since you're going to play dirty, I might as well too. You can bring me in, Spider, or you can save the people in that building. It's your choice, Webhead. Now choose. Spider-Man lets go of Hobgoblin's glider and begins to try to patch the building up with his webbing the best that he can. As he is doing this, Hobgoblin takes one final attack and slams his glider into Spider-Man's back, breaking the web he just created to fix the building, launching him through a hole from his exploded bomb. We rewind a few minutes before this had happened, and inside the building, before the bomb hit and exploded, we see Dr. Jonathan Ohm. He was testing a new invention and had just turned it on. The invention looks like a little camcorder, but essentially it was powerful enough to open and close a black hole. Alarms sound, and Sylvia says,
John? Come on, they're evacuating the Holy freaking cow, is that a black hole? Yes, I did it! Okay, wait, you have to shut it down. We gotta go. There's a scary-looking freak outside that's dressed in orange and blue, and he's attacking Whisk and Fisk. Or the building? I don't know, but we gotta evacuate. No! It's not working! John, you're not listening. Shut it off. You could kill us all. I know! I can't! The computer won't shut down. What about the override switch? Where is it? It's in there.
Dr. Ohm doesn't think and just reacts and goes over to his equipment and puts on a magnetic boots and goes into the room and fights to get to the switch to hit it. As he does this, the black hole disappears, and he begins to walk back after unmagnetizing his shoes. As he is almost there, all of a sudden, the Hobgoblin would blow a hole in the side of the building with his pumpkin bomb. And in the hole of the building, Spider-Man comes flying through after being hit by Hobgoblin. Spider-Man's body would end up being slammed against the computer and would activate the device, and another black hole would form in the room. Spider-Man quickly webs himself out of the hole and back to chase after Hobgoblin. But by now, he's disappeared, and he begins to patch the building with his webbing. But the black hole in the center of the room just sits there and begins to suck anything that isn't bolted down in the room into it, including Jonathan Ohm. Sylvia watches as this happened, and the black hole closes after he passes through it. She reaches down and touches her belt, and she goes from Sylvia to now Chameleon. She pulls out her phone and dials the number, and it rings before there is an answer. We hear Chameleon say,
Sir, there seems to have been a problem in the lab. I don't know how to describe it, except I'm bringing the camera footage to you now. You'll have to see it to believe it.